versus centrist. Smelly, stinky, dirty centrist.
I like to hear it.
So I started looking more into Jamal Bowman, and I was liking what I was seeing.
What was the point of this? What's going on here?
Well, I mean, he's saying he hates centrists. What's up with that?
No, he's on a meta irony level. So what are we trying to convey here ultimately?
The truth of what I am actually trying to convey here is like, and it's, you know, you're asking a guy to, there's like, it's a Mandelbrot test. You know, you look at it, you see what you want to see. But there's like an underlying message there, but I'm too scared to say it now.
I feel like I'm fucking shaking a magic 8-ball.
I feel like it wouldn't go well with the
for a
with
fucking
the
answer.
crowd.
Anytime I ask a goddamn
I feel
question.
like you guys wouldn't.
Is there anyone in there?
Message.
Is there any real thoughts in there? Give me something.
There is
drag thought.
You guys aren't gonna like it.
All right, then fucking say it.
You're not gonna like it.
That's okay.
It's just literally just anti-Israel. It's like just the whole thing is like I'm just anti-Israel in this entire video.
You're anti-Israel in this video.
Yeah, you say the Zog like that's an anti-Semitic term.
Yes, I understand that.
Well, but it seemed like you were satirizing people that talk about the Zog. So are you satirizing people that are anti-Israeli, or are you just anti-Israeli, but it's so goofy it comes across as satire, but it's seriously a critique of Israel? Well,
I've never told a joke in my life.
Like when I say Hitler was he had some points. Am I making fun of myself for saying something so dumb? Am I making fun of Jewish people by agreeing with Hitler? Am I making fun of people that are Nazis that would say that, and it's obviously stupid? Or am I making fun of Jewish people that would accuse me of being anti-Semitic, so I'm so outwardly anti-Semitic, it comes off as a joke, but it's actually used to mask the fact that I am anti-Semitic by way of meta-ironic humor that's unassailable because it's so obviously stupid, and I would be laughing at the obvious stupidity for it, except for the fact that I genuinely do think he had some good points.
We're speaking the same language.
Yeah.
We're speaking the same language
okay.
there. Level 0, sincerity, I'm saying what I mean. Level 1, irony, I just say the opposite of what I mean, and you know what I'm talking about pretty clearly. Level 2, you know, you start getting like meta-ironic, and it's like, what does it mean? You guys started doing that pontification thing you were doing there, and that gets annoying pretty quickly.
Don't worry, I've watched your video on this like 4 years ago.
Right, yeah. And then if we were to go to like level 3, eventually you start getting tired of the pontificating, and you're like, okay, I have to, people are calling me out on being like a nihilist or something, so I have to like actually start pushing something.
Are you a nihilist?
No. Because I'm actually pushing something with all the videos that I do.
Really? What's that?
You're not going to like it. It's like pan-radicalism, and like the radicals don't like Israel, so I adopt that.
You don't like Israel?
No, because the far
some
left
radicals
and the far right
like Israel.
Yes, but those aren't in the mainstream, so I can't appeal to them. There's not enough of them.
What does mainstream mean to you?
What I see on the internet.
Well, doesn't that depend on where you go on the internet?
I mean, do you disagree? Do you think the far left and the far right they hate Israel, right?
Yeah, they do, but on the internet, it feels like those voices are the loudest, so that would make them mainstream on the internet, right?
On the internet, yeah.
I mean,
when I say like it's an extremist position on poll to hate Jews, no, that's like the mainstream
true.
position, unfortunately, on poll on the politics board, right?
That's true. We had this discussion a little bit earlier today. And
they don't know that. That video might not come out for weeks.
Right,
It might not come at all, depending on...
True. Well, I'll recap it quickly. Is you basically made the argument that, like, you know, extremism is sort of the status quo because everyone's just like radical and insane on the internet, and like you are actually being contrarian by advocating for
the status quo.
Things.
Yeah,
and JJ makes the same argument. And actually, I think JJ is genuinely pretty contrarian, so I'm sensitive to that.
Okay. Do you think he just comes off as contrarian because you're the contrarian?
No, I think JJ adopted a contrarian mindset for like 20, 30 years ago, but now he's like genuinely like his status quo perspective of 30 years ago is contrarian now because it's like no one
maybe the
wants
status
to
quo is
advocate
like
for the status
changed.
quo. Yeah, I think so.
So then it wouldn't be contrarian.
It's gotten more radical. It's gotten more extreme. And
I think JJ's position is better than yours.
Well, obviously you think that you're aligned with him as a status quo person.
I bet if you watch my conversation with JJ, he wasn't a contrarian to me. We genuinely connected.
Well, you guys agreed because
because we're one. We have a symbiotic relationship.
Perspectives.
I don't know if it's symbiotic. Do you guys both exist off each other?
You're like mindful.
I like seeing you guys talk actually.
You should have.
Because you watch it talk, or you just bullshit?
He watched it.
I watched it.
He absolutely
I watched
did.
my friends' things.
He watches every single video that JJ does. That's why he talks like him.
Is that true?
It's not true.
Okay.
But I actually no, I liked it because I remember you said you had a tweet at some point where you're like, I need more friends over 30 or whatever. And I felt that, you know, like I think that it's really important to have friends.
But you're not
your
over
age that you
30.
can relate to. I'm not. No, I mean, like, this isn't it. But like,
So maybe you don't deserve friends over 30 until you've made it there.
no, I'm not saying I want friends over 30. I'm saying it's important to have friends your own age that you can relate to on like a level of like what you're doing. That's like my entire thing.
Like JJ and me.
Yeah, like I liked seeing that. I thought that was a good. I'm glad you guys connected and had a good time.
Good. Me too.
Well,
What do you want to watch next?
I don't know. This guy right here seems a little frisky.
What do you mean frisky?
I don't know. Well, so you canvassed with the far left to defeat Zog. Is this an ironic video?
Didn't you follow the
I mean,
conversation?
that's what I
we had?
did. That's what I did.
I know that you did that.
So, like, what part of it is ironic? What are you asking? Is the whole thing ironic? There's like a level. I did some performance art, I guess.
Performance art.
A little bit?
A little bit, but like the performance art that I do is the whole point is like everything I've done has bled into my identity. Like I am what I'm doing. I don't know if there's
That's
anything
not good.
like that.
Is
You
there
know a
anything
movie-
left of you that
No.
fucking has an original thought?
Do you know what he's like-
Where is the you? Where does the performer stop in the you? Remember we were talking about this?
Hold on. Do you know what a movie is like? The Prestige.
Oh.
Yeah,
A little bit.
it is exactly.
I was saying it also a little bit like Andy Kaufman and Sam Hyde. Like if you're
No, not Andy Kaufman.
why he played his character
Because
all
that
day.
guy is actually deep and thoughtful and meaningful.
I mean, he did make
He's
it
just an
art.
edgy contrarian.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel you're a contrarian? You would just go
Absolutely.
against whatever is the
He
norm?
is, for sure. He just says he sides with extremists. What is extreme but a reaction against what's not extreme?
But if the extreme is the status quo, I'm actually just like really agreeable.
yeah, but the extreme hasn't become the status quo yet. You said it yourself. That's why they're extreme.
Wait, so are you outside of the status quo or not?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm outside of the status quo by being the status quo. It would be like being a normal person in the world of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I would be abnormal.
You know who Courage is?
I watched it when I was a kid. It actually freaked me out a lot.
It should.
It was a scary. What? Wait, no, go back. Why'd you say it should?
Because that's the future of America. What's next on the list of links?
Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to watch this.
We watched some of it.
Okay.
Wait. Can you scroll for a second? Did we miss any Hassan clips?
Can I stop here? Can I stop and just like examine what's going on?
Yes.
Is there a love for Hassan?
No.
But
While
you
you answer that, I'm going to get in her drink.
But like you have he clearly gives you a lot of dopamine when he's wrong.
Okay, I get a lot of dopamine from crack cocaine. Does that mean I have a love for crack cocaine?
crack?
So?
Not that there's anything wrong with that?
Thank you. There's not. Have you done crack
Is he like
before?
crack?
No, I'm just saying that like I was demonstrating the absurdity of your statement.
What is the fixation on Hassan?
There is no fixation on Hassan.
But like we watched 5 Hassan clips and then you're like, okay, I want to
because
watch
he's
on
big in the
Hassan.
news right now. If you would have come here on a day when Mount Vesuvius had exploded, would you be interrogating us about how obsessed we are about volcanoes?
I'm not even saying it's bad.
I never said you said it was a bad thing. I'm just remarking
I
on
am
how
kinda
strange it
curious.
is that you happen to criticize the first segment we have by assuming that we're obsessed with the segment.
It's a lot of Hassan
Yeah, because he was big in the news right now.
for the Houthi thing and the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Hezbollah thing.
Yeah. Is that vodka?
No. It's a gin and tonic. It would have ice in it if the fucking refrigerator
Just fucking
was
flip
plugged
the fuse box.
Well, just leave it on in the first place.
No,
next time.
because then the ice maker's like, "Ugh," while we're in the middle of a fucking show.
What?
What? There's no answer up there. I don't know what the fuck you're looking
Then
for.
get
I'm
ice
just
cube
thinking-
trays.
It's not the fucking chess show. Fuck, what's the name of it? God, that would have been a good insult.
what show?
Who's the girl who saw the fucking chess games on the ceiling?
I guess I'm interested in this.
Excuse me. We were... the Queen's Gambit. It's not the fucking Queen's Gambit. At the beginning, I
didn't
pretend I
think
had
that was that good.
Look,
No, the show or my joke?
The show.
look.
Oh, okay, true.
You flew me down from Canada.
Yeah.
I came to Miami, beautiful city. I'm having a great time.
Good.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great time. It's a
I
great
like
time.
to think that we're. You know what? I hope that we're giving this guy more shit than he's got before. Do you think we are or not?
I don't know.
Is there anyone that's ever given him shit for all this bullshit?
This is like
before?
all my conversations.
Probably all of
with
his
JJ.
friends.
No, because he probably doesn't do it with his friends because they know better and they won't be his friends if he.
I
keeps doing it.
seriously do. He
No,
absolutely
he
does.
probably
He does
doesn't.
it. He does it. He does it.
He doesn't
does.
do it with his friends because he wouldn't have friends if he was like this all the time.
No, but they like him. They're like, oh, that's just JREG, dude.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, because then he would show up one day and he would be like, I hate black people. And be like,
That's the whole point of being a goofball, so that you can actually do crazy shit.
Yeah, but then they can't go out with him that day and be like, okay.
Why can't they go out with him? They're like, that's JREG, he's random.
They don't know the person behind the face.
You don't have to know the person behind the face. You get this ease.
Then it means nothing.
Imagine you can befriend a thing that can be whatever you want it to be at any point in time.
Yeah, but
it
can't be what you want it to be. It's whatever it wants to be at that moment.
No, because you can always reclassify whatever they do in whatever way you want.
You think
so when JREG says something that you like, you can agree with it. And when he says something you don't like, you can go, he's being ironic. It's the perfect friend.
Yeah, but that doesn't work though.
It does work.
We have to make him do what we want to do.
No, you don't understand. Anything he does can be reframed as something we want it to be.
Really?
So when this episode ends, you and I can choose.
So when he says he hates Israel, that's a joke.
It could be.
But when he says he loves Hezbollah, that was ironic.
Maybe. Exactly.
So he's always agreeing with us.
If we want him to be.
If we want him to be.
So right now, when this episode ends, we could go, oof, that was like really cringe. Or we could say, that was epic. But whether it was or wasn't is our choice because of the ironic disposition that he takes. So in a way, he's like the perfect anything. Do you understand?
He's really kind of like nothing, though, you know? Like,
well, nothing and anything are kind of synonymous in that way, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like a hollow husk of a whatever we want him to be.
But a husk in the best way because we can fill that with whatever content we choose to do so.
Is there like a person you think behind there, or you think it was like kind of like one of the AI ChatGPT things?
Well, then the real question is anybody a person? Because we can all misinterpret each other at all points in time.
I can't really trust like other people.
Because two different people can have different opinions on the same actions from the same person. So in a way, JREG is like a stand-in for anybody, right? Yeah, I guess in a way it is kind of like Charlie Kaufman. I feel like Synecdoche, New York, everything is the replaceability of people and things and scenes and places. And
You guys ever think about suicide?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, play the next clip.
Okay.
All right.
Closing on that beat, go. Hype. Mustard on the beat, ho, Bebo, penny rap, nigga, yeah, free throw, man, damn, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like T, so what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me, fuck them all in the mama.